It's about time you made some money. It's about time you lived the dream. It's about time you joined the Benjamin Franklin team.
I made it to the 11th grade. It was, I believe, back in '95. I believe it was. I had got involved with them. I had saw one of their ads at a seminar. I was at a local seminar in my town. I knew what I was doing wasn't working. Wasn't making any money. I had, just before we went to the meeting, we had just gotten our quarterly financials, and we had lost like $80,000 in the first quarter of the year. And I said, something's got to change or I'm going broke here. And I was pretty heavy in new construction still. I was just getting into the service business. Only had one and a half trucks, if you want to call it that. And I said, something's got to change here. So I flew up there and hoping I could find the answer and find what I was looking for. And I found it. You know, after about 15 minutes of John talking, I said, okay, I found what I came looking for right here. And I was sold. General manager, I had turned him at the break, and we went out, and, you know, we're having a drink, water, coffee, and I said, hey, what do you think? He turned to me and said, you know, I think we're doing all right on our own. I said, gee, you read our financial statement, didn't you? Yeah. I said, okay, I didn't say another word to him, I think, the whole day. Matter of fact, I don't think I said a whole word to him all the way back to Tampa. Got back to Tampa, and this was on a Saturday, and Monday morning I came in and proceeded to fire my general manager on Monday morning, and I took everything over myself. You know, I'm an avid golfer. I golf, you know, 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are golf days. Monday and Wednesday I'll work till 12, 1 o'clock. Some times of the year, depending on the time of year, I got to work a little more or less, but I typically don't work on Fridays. So it has advanced to the point now where, yes, I'm only working a couple days a week. I have two daughters, a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old, Selena and Alicia. Alicia's in college, and she just recently came to work for me. She wants to work in the business with me now. She's decided that one day I think she saw one of my tax returns sitting on the table I'd gotten in, and she realized how much money there was to be made in this business, and she perked up real quick. I've known since I was small that this is what I wanted to do. Have I imagined I would attain the success and where I am today? No, I had not, but that's where we are. Meeting Jim Abrams, here you go. Gets emotional because when someone changes your life that much, it's hard not to be emotional. And I've talked to Jim about this, and he gets, you know, he's a great guy in that if you found something that has changed your life, but not only for you, but for your family. Jim talks often about his success has allowed his children to go to any school he wants to and do the things and give them cash on their way. I've certainly not reached the level of Jim Abrams yet, but if my daughter wanted to go any college, I don't care if it's Harvard, Yale, or wherever, I would be able to afford that if that was her choice to do. It has given me the opportunity to give my children a life that I never knew as a child. It is the greatest time to invest in this company with the new owners that have taken off and taken over, and what they can bring to the table and where this franchise is going. It will not be long before we are the McDonald's of the plumbing world, of the air conditioning world, with what's coming down the pike. What I've seen with branding, the power of what branding is, I was a little skeptical at first. I'll admit, I said, I don't know. I'm not real sure about this Ben Franklin thing. I had Scott's, believe me, my face was 5 foot tall in every one of my trucks, Scott's Plumbing. I mean, it's very difficult, very, very emotionally attached to my business. And for me to take that off, my wife asked me one time, says, why are you doing this? And I said, well, let me ask you something. I said, if I were to die today, what would you do? She says, I worry about that every day. I don't know. I said, well, all you'd have to do is pick up a phone and make one phone call, and there would be people here to help you. That's worth something.
It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time you made some money. It's about time you lived a dream. It's about time you joined the Benjamin Franklin team. It's about time you joined the Benjamin Franklin team. Join the Benjamin Franklin plumbing team.